So I just finished watching the PlayStation Showcase after getting off work, and I was really excited for this whole thing. I was really amped up and excited and happy and everything. But when I got back home and watched it, this was just a big disappointment for me. It was a really, really disappointing show. Normally, I would say something like, hey, this wasn't really for me, but I appreciate what they're doing. But honestly, not much from this showcase interested me at all. There were a few things that did catch my eye. Dragon's Dogma 2, it looked really good. I never was really a Dragon Dogma fan. I hated the first game, and so I tried to stay away from the game, but this looks interesting. Spider-Man 2, they showed more new stuff from that, and that honestly looked really good. I'm excited for that. The Metal Gear Solid Remaster Collection, Volume 1, I'm super excited for that, especially because this is a Volume 1, so that means there is more to come. And the announcement for the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, it got me excited. One of the best Metal Gear Solid games I've ever played. But unfortunately, aside from that, everything else was just either uninteresting or a multi-platform game that I didn't really care about. I'm almost certain that they replayed the Gran Turismo movie trailer that I went and saw when I went to go see Guardians 3. But if I'm honest, it's probably going to be a good movie. I can't hate on it. It looks nice when I saw it the first time. However, there are two enormous disappointments about this showcase I really want to talk about. But before I get into it, if you end up liking this video, please subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment down below. It helps me improve for future content. The first big disappointment for me was the absence of Factions 2. Nothing. Not a word was spoken about this game. You would think that with all the new multiplayer stuff they were revealing, with Bungie announcing Marathon, a PvP extraction shooter, which could be good. It looks nice. I got tired of playing Escape from Tarkov, so maybe this will fill the gap. But sadly, this was a cinematic trailer. They also announced a new Destiny 2 expansion, which I didn't really care about. I stopped playing Destiny 2 a few months after it dropped. Then there was Fair Games, a competitive heist game. So, what, Payday 2? I wouldn't know. It's just a cinematic trailer. Firewalk Studios is coming out with Concord, a new PvP FPS game that I hope will maybe replace the hole that Resistance and Killzone left. I don't know. This is also a cinematic trailer. And what the fuck is that, Splatoon 4? No, it's Foam Stars. I can't lie, this game does look fun. I'll probably watch some streamers play it. But with all these multiplayer games announced, there was nothing about Factions 2. It was nowhere to be seen. Seems like this would have been a perfect place for it. Now, the second source of my disappointment for this whole thing is it's crazy. So they revealed PlayStation's Project Q. I mean, where do I even begin with this? First of all, this shit is ugly. This is a cell phone with a PS5 controller that has been cut in half and glued to each side. And then Sony said, well, if, the looks don't turn you off, then the features will. Unlike Nintendo Switch, the Steam Deck, and my own goddamn iPhone with the backbone attachment, this thing cannot even play games natively. You have to own a PS5, you have to have games installed to the PS5, and if I read this correctly, you're streaming this thing via the remote play, which means you have to have the goddamn thing on just to play the fucking games. The entire point of having a handheld is to have the ability to take this thing to go wherever you want to go. If I want to go play my OLED Switch at work, I can go do that. I cannot do that with Project Q or whatever the official name is going to be because it is linked to the PS5. Unless I have a backpack on my ass and I'm bringing it with me, I cannot play this thing on the go. And let's be honest, where are you going to take this thing in your house as an adult gamer? You're either going to go to the kitchen or to the bathroom. You're not going to go anywhere else except for the couch or the bed, which is where your setup is most likely at anyways. This is a gimmick, and it's not even a good one. Overall, this showcase was terrible. If you liked it, good for you. I'm happy you can find some kind of joy in it. I couldn't. I was really excited for this whole thing, and they really let me down. Now I'm hoping that when Xbox has their showcase on June 11th, that they don't let me down. But just in case, I'll go ahead and get my casket ready.